Welcome to Building the ROI Case for AP Automation, an expert practices presentation brought to you by the Controllers Council. My name is Neil Brown, Executive Director of the Controllers Council, and before I introduce our expert panelists and our partner sponsor, let me share some brief housekeeping items. First, we'll have Q&A at the end of the presentation, so please use your GoToWebinar control panel to ask our expert questions. Next, this webinar is CPE eligible with 4 polling questions, so please answer each poll or answer to benchmark your peers. Please allow about 2 days to receive your CPE certificates via email. Lastly, there'll be a brief survey directly after, so please complete that. And lastly, you'll receive a link to this webcast via email in the next 24 hours, so no need for notes or screenshots. And with that, I'm very pleased to share a word about our partner and sponsor. AvidXchange is a leader in automating invoice, payment, and accounts payable processes for mid-market organizations. AvidXchange processes more than 242 billion transactions annually with 1,600 employees, 8,500 customers, and over 265 accounting system integrations. Learn more at avidexchange.com. And I'm very pleased to introduce you to Jamie Proctor, Account Executive at AvidXchange. Jamie joined AvidXchange in 2016 on the customer care team, and then continued her journey as an implementation specialist with onboarding before her previous role where she managed relationships as customer success manager. Now as an account executive at AvidXchange, Jamie specializes in helping companies streamline accounts payable operations and create efficiencies through automation and best practices. Jamie is located in AvidXchange's corporate office in Charlotte, North Carolina. Jamie, welcome.
Thank you so much, Neil. And hello, everyone. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about building an ROI case as it relates to AP automation. So we'll jump right into the agenda. As finance departments face pressure to streamline processes, cut costs, and boost productivity, many leaders are prioritizing digital transformation. However, many are hesitant to automate. So in this webinar, we will help you build a business case to bring AP automation to your team by diving into the key benefits of automation, explaining the purchase to pay automation process, providing tips to evaluate if AP automation is right for your business, and offering a step-by-step approach to help you evaluate whether automation is right for your organization. Before you can build a business case, it's important to understand the common AP pain points with paper-based processes and the benefits AP automation can provide with paperless processes. In this section, we'll go over the basics of how AP automation works, take a look at the AP process before and after automation, and dive into the benefits the finance technology can provide to help build the foundation you need to build a business case for AP automation. The problem with paper. So paper adds all kinds of inefficiencies to the process. When you're trying to manually route invoices for approval, walking them down the hall, or sending a scanned copy in an email, you're adding a lot of time to the process and increasing the odds of a document getting misplaced. That's actually a quote from our Principal Solutions Consultant, Rhonda Green, who actually used to work in AP for majority of her career before coming to AvidXchange to help automate. So let's dive into paper-based versus paperless AP processes. Traditional paper-based AP processes can be time-consuming and reliant on repetitive manual work. This can be burdensome for businesses, causing inefficiencies like data entry errors, lost invoices, and late payments. These processes often require significant manual effort from AP staff, causing frustration and preventing them from focusing on more strategic activities that bring value to the organization. But what if we told you there's another way to process accounts payable? Many organizations are shifting to a paperless AP process as part of their digital transformation efforts. With a paperless system, the AP process remains the same, but many tasks take place digitally. So we'll dive more into kind of what this looks like. But again, we're still kind of doing the same process, but paperless in the future. Up to this point, we've talked about the challenges of paper-based and piecemeal AP processes. This slide represents the shift from tactical fixes to a strategic end-to-end approach. Many organizations try to automate AP in pieces, maybe invoice capture here or approvals there, but that often creates gaps, inconsistencies, and limited visibility. So piecemeal automation can help in the short term, but it typically doesn't scale as well as invoice volume and business complexity increases. AP automation software transforms the entire accounts payable process by using technology to streamline workflows, eliminate manual tasks, and allow processes to run automatically. This really sets the foundation for everything we'll cover as we dig deeper into how automation works and how to build a strong business case. AP automation uses AI-driven tools like OCR, which a lot of us are familiar with, to digitize invoices and automate the entire workflow, from data capture and matching to approvals, payments, and reconciliation, reducing manual effort while improving speed, accuracy, and visibility across the AP processes. This slide visually contrasts the AP process before and after automation, showing you how manual fragmented steps are replaced by a streamlined integrated workflow. With AP automation, tasks like invoice intake, routing, coding, approval, payment, and reconciliation are all consolidated into a more efficient, consistent process that reduces touch points and improves speed and visibility across accounts payable. This slide highlights the core benefits of AP automation software. It significantly increases efficiency by speeding up invoice processing, reduces costs by lowering manual labor and paper-related expenses. So you're going to have some of those more hard costs and then also more of the soft costs like saving time as well. It's going to improve accuracy through AI-driven data capture and validation. It strengthens record keeping and audit readiness, which is a huge need in AP teams, and especially in this world with a lot of fraud events. And this is going to help with a centralized digital storage that will provide better visibility and insights to support strategic decision making and scalable business growth.
All right, well, let's get to our first of 4 polls for your CP or benchmarking. I want to mention that all polls are confidential, anonymous. So let me launch that. Is your organization currently using finance automation technology? Select one of the following. We got some smart people in the audience and they're voting really fast. A few more seconds, please. All right, so it looks like voting is slowed down to a halt. So I'll just briefly share the results. 42% already implemented. 23% have not, but have plans to do so this year. Another 24% have not, but are interested in doing so. And only 4% are not interested, or 6% not sure. So pretty consistent with what you've seen, Jamie, in the
I would say so, definitely. We've seen a lot of clients that have been kind of shopping around. It's everywhere. AP automation is definitely something that's I'm seeing across multiple industries. So I'm not surprised that majority of the people on this call, or if they haven't done it, they're at least interested or have plans to.
You bet. All right, well, let's keep going here.
All right, so the advantages of automating the end-to-end AP process. So automating purchase to pay reduces manual tasks, improves overall efficiency in AP workflows. In this section, we'll talk about the ins and outs of automating the key phases of the process. Another quote, this one's actually from one of our clients here at AvidXchange. So AvidXchange's payment automation software is another huge benefit for the team's time management. They can pay all their invoices in a batch by uploading a single file instead of 20 for each property. Eliminating check printing has also saved us thousands. So just again, another example of how there are some hard and soft cost savings when you automate.
Yep, and our topic is ROI, so good stuff.
Definitely. So breaking down the end-to-end AP automation process. So really, if you're looking at automating your entire process, you may have a purchase order process or you may not. But just knowing that you want to kind of look at streamlining and automating this all within one solution if possible versus piecemealing it before, like I was talking about. So procurement, automating the procurement process is going to help enhance that control over spending. Invoice processing is going to help just speed up invoice approval times, make for a more digital repository for invoice images versus keeping those in a file cabinet. And then payments, automating payments will help support timely payments, error-free transactions, fraud mitigation, and reconciliation becomes a lot more streamlined as well. So we'll kind of dive more into some of the pieces of this. So starting with purchase order automation on the next slide. PO automation can transform procurement by streamlining and simplifying a traditionally manual process. With PO automation software, businesses can eliminate tedious paperwork, reduce errors, and speed up approval times, all while maintaining greater control and visibility over spending. PO automation can also provide real-time visibility into spending. It can help enforce compliance, reduce the likelihood of procurement fraud, and improve overall procurement efficiency as well. Why use purchase order automation software? So really, by digitizing the PO process, businesses can reduce paperwork and data entry mistakes, leading to more accurate procurement records. Another advantage is faster processing times. A lot of times having a PO automation software is going to help POs get approved and sent to suppliers faster. So suppliers can then fulfill those orders even faster than they may be doing today. It can also enhance accuracy and compliance, again, controlling that spend. You can place limits on POs with an automation software. So a lot of internal protocols that can now be automated by using a software